off with a win. We'll see how this goes down. I hope everyone can hear me well. We are experiencing a little... All right. I do apologize for that. We experienced just a little difficulties. But this match, Havoc Incarnate versus Havoc Exception, going to be quite perhaps the biggest match of the day so far.
It is absolutely the match that I've been looking forward to the most, and I think probably the same for quite a few others. We do see Incarnate here already going with that same strategy we saw them employ earlier, that they talked about a little bit, that they said they developed specifically for Exception.
Still watching a little bit of Brick, kind of see what they're doing. I mean, yeah, you're seeing Havoc Incarnate just play his groups. I mean, Lord Death likes the corners, and that's what he's going to have the team do every single time. They're just kind of running away like wusses. Do something!
What kind of cowardly action is this? This isn't what we signed up for.
I mean, lots of these games, and every time we've seen them in a tournament, I mean, you kind of go and, like I said, we said there's a lot more burst action. So there's nothing, and then everything happens, and then a round ends. And then nothing, burst happens, and then a round ends. So we're seeing the burst right at the moment. We're going to see lots of tags and trades going back down. Something different that's different from earlier games to now is there's no point in calling the tags and untags.
Yeah, there is no humanly time to even try. Ooh, it looks like that was the end of a round.
Going to Havoc Exception. Starting around looking at 24. Let's see what he's doing at the minute. Lord Death. I mean, they're playing open. That's pretty interesting. I mean, earlier they played now they're not. Bomber getting a tag on the win. Sandsy getting double save. Brick getting a tag on the Lord Death. We are about 2 minutes down into this game with we're getting 1 point up onto the Exception. The team to beat here in this matchup is Havoc Exception, and you can already just see the energy going absolutely badonkers between these two teams. They're just absolutely nailing it out. I mean, like I said, Taves just watching the feed on the left and trying to keep up with this is absolutely insane.
We would need a robot that spoke at 3 times the rate of a human. Or maybe one of those like really fast auctioneers. I feel like those guys might be able to do it.
Like Ben on Monster Energy might be able to try it.
Yeah, we could pump Ben's veins full of an IV of Red Bull and he might be able to accomplish this, but it'd be close.
I'll give it a little bit of a shot. We are currently at 3 minutes and 40 seconds with 1 point on the side of Havoc Exception. Getting a little bit of unfortunate timing with the players, but it's now 1-1 for Havoc Incarnate. I'm going to go try and see if I can cast this off this time around. It's going to be Bomber Blast hanging out in the corner. They are doing the strat against Incarnate. It's going to be quite interesting. It doesn't seem like Havoc Exception cares. Or sorry, it doesn't look like Incarnate cares. But it's, they're playing on this opposite outside side, and that was a very out of range tag. Just going for a special for these players.
He had a hope and a dream.
A hope and a dream. We see Win and Brick getting a tag, 24 getting the save, Bomber getting the save, 24 getting a tag on Brick, Lord Death getting a tag on Zan, Win getting a save on Brick, Brick saving Zan, 24 tagging Win, Brick saving Win, Zanny tagging Lord Death getting saved, Brick goes down, 24 gets a tag, Lord Death gets a tag, and we have a round. I wasn't looking at the screen, I was just reading the feed, by the way. Starting the round.
Regardless, very impressive.
Lord Death goes back to the corner. We're going to have to see what they do here. Again, per usual stats that go down. They like hanging out. They like doing some interesting stuff. We get Win getting a double. 24 saving Bomber. Brick getting a tag. 2 tags on the side of Incarnate. Lots of fights going down in this corner over here.
Now, this is just the kind of crazy high energy I was expecting from this match. Just these constant rapid fire back and forths. Just
you want to give it a shot?
Too fast to
reading
follow.
it all out?
I would not. I'm going to stumble over every single word.
Fair enough. I'll start in approximately 2 seconds. Zan getting the tagging spree. 24 getting the save. Bomber getting the save. Zan getting the tag. 24 saving Bomber. I literally can't keep, no... Brick tagging Bomber, 2 double saves, Brick saving Zan, everyone is back up. So it's like fighting, everyone's here. Fighting, everyone's here. Fighting, one's down. Oh, no, everyone's here. And it's just over and over and over again. We're at the last 2 minutes of this match.
Still anyone's games by any means.
Absolutely. I mean, we're watching Lord Death's view. Ben training to be an auctioneer. I'll try it. All right, next one. Win tagging Lord Death, Bomber save. Oh, is that the game? Oh, wait, no, it just happened. Bomber tagging Win, Brick tagging Bomber, 24 tagging Zan, Brick saving 2 people, 24 saving Bomber. Winner tagging Lord Death. Everyone is still back up. We are in the last 2 minutes of the game. 24 going down by Win. Lord Death getting tagged by Win, or tagging Win. Brig. Oh, whatever. 24. So much chaos going back and forth between these teams. I remember last time we were going back and forth, and we were just basically saying, I can't keep up with this. I don't know what's happening. It's chaotic. Incarnate is up.
2-point lead for them. That's very good. I think we'll see Incarnate possibly slow it down here a bit, try to control this match a little bit more, burn some time off the clock, and try to just take this set.
That definitely sounds like what I think. That's an interesting first game out, because I was kind of expecting Exception to kind of take the grab here. But, I mean, Lord Death and Incarnate's team I know have been playing a lot. Brick I know has been playing a lot on Exception. A lot of that. Peak the Memorial Park ad. Watching some more Lord Death. Every time it stitches back to him, he's just in a corner. So, I mean, I already feel like I know what I'm gonna see. Not a lot of stuff going on at the moment, but we are having some exchanges happening between Zan and 24 back at the side of the pink spawn. And now, of course, it switches. So something that we see a lot when these teams play is that Havoc and Havoc will have a 3v1, then a 1v3, like in the same couple of frames. It's just absolutely bonkers. I mean, you're seeing this right now. I know a strat that they use is they like to rely on the iframe. So what they're doing is allowing some of their teammates to get tagged, and hoping that the enemy team will go back and untag them, and kind of then they try and play and lean into that 1 second iframe as much as they can. So that's kind of why you're seeing this happen a lot with lots of the tags on tags. Are trying to see how they can levitate these iframes for their good. 2 down on the side. Bomber Blast being the only one up. We're watching him. Looks like he's going to get pretty free. Looks like someone might be behind him, though, but the iframe should help him up on his team and get everyone back up, just as we thought. We do see a tag going down. Is he waving? Oh, no, he went back. Oh, was that the time? That was the time. So Havoc Incarnate actually takes that first game. Hey, gotta get this game started. Starting with the brick. His point of view. Havoc Exception. Won the last tournament. So this is the second game.
Right.
So Incarnate won the first game. Havoc Exception needs to win this game.
Yeah, it looks like Incarnate's anti-exception strategy is actually working out well for him. Yeah, that was a mouthful. I'm not going to lie. I'm amazed I got through that all right.
That was pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Maybe the casted talent's getting to you. We are looking at 5 minutes, 30 seconds, so we're about 30 seconds into the first game. No points or tags or any engagement. We've already said this plenty of times before. In these type of games, it's a lot of, a lot of nothing and then bursts of everything and then a point. Every time.
Yep. So here we're going into our current burst.
This is burst number 1.
These players will use up all their resources, get as many tags as they can, hope they can get all 3 down. If they can't, then they'll pull out. Then they'll try to recover those resources over time, and then hopefully go in for another burst.
See what I mean by burst? Win! Why? Where'd you go? Looking into it, I don't really know what's supposed to happen to that, but Zan's on a tagging spree. Bomber, lots of teams in the first points going over to Incarnate. Checking out, we are 1-0 inside Incarnate. It does look like Havoc Exception lost a player.
Yeah. Appears to be an unfortunate DC.
Does look quite unfortunate. It might be what needs to happen. Going down and seeing the last 2 minutes. Let's see what's going on. I mean, we have lots of corner play, which is, I mean, it's expected, but I wonder what they're expecting to have. I wonder if they're agreeing to replay or what the tornado's about, or what's the move going on.
I'm not too sure either. Maybe they're hoping. Well, Win can't rejoin, can he?
No,
didn't think so.
I don't believe so. But I don't know what is happening.
It could just be a case of Exception refusing to play Incarnate's game. They're trying to pull them out of the corner.
Oh? What? Oh, he came from nowhere.
I see.
How did 24 get
Well, maybe that's what they were waiting for. And now they're going to go in and move
that,
and try to win this 2v2.
Was that? I'm so confused. I don't know how that just happened, but I do believe they're now we will win. Hey, Win's back. I don't know if they're expecting the player to come in or not. I think we're just going to rock with this for now, unless both teams agree.
Given that they're both Havoc teams.
It's true. I'll have to check the rule book. We're now through the first half of this game. Lots of bursts going out again on the side of the blue side flanks on the scoreboard side. Could be looking at a lot of tags on the side of Havoc Exception. And red winning that. So neither of these teams that lose this set are knocked out. This is just considered their first loss. So they will be going down into losers finals, and then the winner of losers finals will come back up and play the winner of this game. So basically this game right here is whoever wins it will end up going into finals. We're looking at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Lots of tags, lots of crazy stuff going on. Shame too, because I always love seeing Win play.
Yeah,
Win has like some of the best play styles.
He's one of my favorites to watch. His ability to feint is second to none.
It's absolutely insane. Again, we're seeing this sideline play of lots of bursts and lots of tackles and tags. We're seeing a duo down on the side of Exception. It's definitely good. We are entering the last third of this match. It is now 3-0 on the side of Incarnate.
DC's really a thorn in Exception side.
Watching Lord Death in this corner again. You know, I'm going to say the more they do this, the more I know how to nerf this.
Yeah, well, that new map you were teasing earlier, not really any locations to do this, is there? I mean, there might be a few.
It's definitely, that whole map's going to have another playstyle. I don't even know how I'm going to talk about that at the moment. We've only seen like a handful of tests from comp players in that game or in that map. But we are looking at 1 at the 1 to 3, or sorry, 1 minute 30 seconds. This is game 2, set 2. Sorry, game 2 of the set for Havoc Incarnate versus Havoc Exception. Playing in the corner again, we see Bomber and 24 getting a tag on the side of Havoc Exception. Lord Death coming around in the corner to do what he does best. Sit in the corner. 5 on the board for Incarnate. I definitely believe, I don't remember who's going into losers finals, but I definitely believe that one of the Havoc's teams, especially Exception, if they go down there, are going to give them a huge run for their money, and then we might see them back here.
I would see it. I could definitely see that happening.
Making the finals the absolute. Plus, at this point, every game in here is getting a prize because it's top